just initiated a 3-day, 2 nights camping and driving overland expedition to Yengo National Park. Yengo National Park is a rather large park. It's about 1,500 square kilometers. It's 3 hours due north from Sydney. It's an area of cultural significance for the local Aboriginal people who lived here for thousands of years. It is also of historical importance for the more modern part of Australia's history, as the early settlers built a main road here called the Old Great North Road, which was very important in the early colonial times of New South Wales, as it linked Sydney to fertile grounds in the Hunter Valley. Sydney in the early days of the colony was always very close to starvation, and so they very urgently needed to find land that could be cultivated land. And so one of these areas that they found was the Hunter Valley, which is today very well known for the wine grown there. And so that's why they built the Old Great North Road, which was built, I think it started in 1825 or 1826. It took them 10 years to build. So in this film, which will be in 2 parts, I will be reviewing Yengo National Park. We'll be doing several walks there. I will also be reviewing 2 campsites which are accessible by vehicle. Not all the campsites in this park are accessible by vehicle. These 2 will be, so it will be Mogo Campground and Finchley's Campground. We'll also be doing House Trail, which is a 4x4 vehicle trail, and hopefully we'll bump into some local wildlife, which is always very difficult to spot in Australia, because Australian wildlife for the most part are nocturnal. So I'm at St. Albans, opposite the Settlers Arms Inn, and I have a first surprise for you. So this is the park opposite the inn, and well hidden. Haven't spotted it until today. Have been here maybe 3 times. Is something you would not expect in the middle of the Australian bush. Check this one out. Surprise, surprise. We have a beach in the middle of the Australian or the New South Wales hinterland. Wow, and it's a pretty one. Plenty of place, arguably prettier than some sea beaches I have been to. So basically what you see here is the McDonald River, low or high or whatever. Rightio, so we've arrived at Mogo Campground, and I'll take you for a walk around it. My campsite is campsite number 9, and there's nobody here at the present. So every campsite here is got a fire pit, which is awesome. I tend not to go to camping grounds where there is no fire. There's no point in camping without a fire. So for me it's quite important. So the place is empty because it's midweek. I think the shack in front of us is a barbecue area. We'll check it out in a sec. Fire barbecues, so no gas barbecues here, just a fire barbecue. But that's pretty cool because, you know, you got cover should the weather turn bad. That's good. Then the usual long drop toilet. We're going to start a circuit flat walking track in the bush, and let's see what we can find. You can see that the 2020 or the 2019 fires have raged here. There's a big tree that got burnt down, but fire is part of nature here in the Australian bush, and most of the trees you'll see over here have regenerated. So a few minutes ago I was walking in dense forest. Now we're in open bushland. One of the beautiful things about bushwalks in Yengo National Park is the varied fauna and flora. I said fauna, I should have said flora, maybe because I'm hoping to see some fauna. I think chances are on my side because I'm alone over here. I might be the first person walking these tracks in a while. So with a bit of luck, perhaps we'll see an animal or two, who knows. Still on circuit flat walk, and it's nearing 5 p.m. Amazing walk, love it. Every second of it. Beautiful. Just finished up with circuit flat bridge, and I'm making my way home to camp. Thing is, camp, I'm not quite sure how far it is away, and the sun goes down at 7, and that I do know. So it's a little bit of a race against time to get back to camp, because there's nothing more annoying than having to set up camp in the dark. Well, it's been an awesome day. Beautiful walk. Yengo National Park, circuit flat, amazing. And now I'm just settling in for dinner, and then I'll make a fire and just relax. Actually a wombat. There's a wombat. It came out of the hole, oops, went straight back in. There's a wombat. Shall we see him? So the wombat lives in a hole, and ooh, he went straight back in. That's a pity. So in this burrow is a wombat. They're known to be the most intelligent marsupials, and they dig a hole, and that's where they live in. Okay, well, we'll wait for him to come out again.